Hi, everyone. We're back with Justin Lotano, Certified Divorce Financial Analyst. Justin, last time we spoke, you brought up a very interesting topic that I am sure is of interest to a lot of people out there. The fees associated with working with a financial planner. Could you tell me a little bit more about that, please?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this is a very important topic to discuss. And the reason being is there are a number of different types of fees and costs associated with working with a financial planner. And I want to stress, it's not that I'm trying to say find the cheapest alternative and the least costly advisor to work with, because a lot of times you do get what you pay for. But it's very important that you know what you're paying and why you're paying it, most importantly. So there are different types of fees. There are advisory fees or management fees, which is usually like a percentage of the account that they're managing for you. So it's usually like around 1% fee to manage the investments that you have with them. And that's depending on the advisor and firm. There's also commissions. So like if you're buying and selling individual stocks or ETFs, a lot of times there's a transaction cost associated with doing that. If you don't see any fees, there's a good chance that you have like a mutual fund or some sort of investment that has internal fees. So just because you don't see them doesn't necessarily mean that they're not there, which is important to realize. So there's also account maintenance fees. If you have annuities or insurance, there's all sorts of M&E fees and different fees associated with it. So the whole point is what I'm trying to make is that, I feel like a lot of times advisors don't do a great job explaining this, at least in the situations that I see. And it's important there's a number of different ways that you can be charged. And again, it's important to know what you're being charged and why is very important.
So, Justin, in your practice, how do you make sure that your clients understand what they're paying and why?
Interesting question. So for myself personally and my clients, I actually, as part of my quarterly reviews that I do with clients in the second quarter of each year, I actually have an agenda item that is a fee review, where we basically just look at their accounts and I explain to them exactly why they're paying it, and they have a good understanding. We review it once a year just to remind them, exactly what types of fees and costs are associated with working with me. And I think that's an important thing that at least I do for my clients. And for people I meet with for the first time, I find that not a lot of advisors are doing that. So and for anybody who's listening to this, what I would suggest is I always offer a free fee review, which is basically just get me some statements. Let's discuss what you're paying and just go through in detail, exactly how much you're paying to your advisor, just to make sure you're getting enough value for what you're paying.
Justin, per usual, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Sonia.